Alright, alright, alright. I'll just let me set everything up and then we'll go basically. Then we'll go. I am not offline. Come on, man. You're making me look bad in front of the viewers. Come on. Wi-Fi doesn't want to work out today. Am I afraid? Yeah, awesome. I am hereby officially live. Awesome. Oh my god, I just saw 6 viewers down there, but that was an error. I mean, I could hope, right? Let's just wait for people to gather up a bit. No, I'll just save the VOD. That's okay as well. Awesome, my replay's finally finished converting. Can we talk about how fucking annoying it is to convert replays? It's ridiculously bad. Like, it should just save it as a video, as an MP3. MP4, I mean, and be done with it. Okay, just gotta check Discord at the same time. Alright, we're 2 viewers. Alright, awesome. How you guys doing? So, this isn't gonna be the usual coaching I do. This is just gonna be like raw breakdown. This is what I do when I practice for myself, right? When I don't coach. So yeah, you can kind of watch me do it. You can try and like understand the stuff I basically talk about. I'll be mainly looking into what he can optimize, where he maybe made the wrong calls, where he made the wrong decisions, what could have been better, and where he could have done like also what he did well, of course. And yeah, I'm just gonna give him a review of the games. I got my doc set up right here, and yeah, he'll kind of do his own thing with those notes, I'm guessing. So yeah, I'd say let's not wait around too much and just get into it. All right. Okay. So let's check this out. Wait, I'm gonna just check if the sound's alright. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, awesome. So let's check this out. I'm gonna just let the replay play a bit first, and then I'll go through it. I'll live commentate it a bit as well in case he wants to watch the VOD after. He's not here right now. But if you do not understand something, just please ask me. I'm still a coach, right? Alright, let's pay a bit of attention. Okay. I'm already seeing a few problems, but that's okay. Nice, I like that. I'll just let it run for like 1 stock, because then we got a good chunk we can analyze. Okay. We'll let that slide, we'll let that count. Okay, let's see what he did. Okay, he's fighting Roy. Roy is extremely fast, Roy can push into the corner really well, but Inkling is generally better at cornering people, so let's keep that in mind. Inkling does out neutral Roy, in my opinion, but Roy, if he gets in, of course, he's gonna do Roy things and deal a shit ton of damage. So Inkling kind of wants to play a bit range, and Roy wants to play a bit further spaced out, push him to the corner so you can force close range combat. Inkling wants to push you into the corner to just suffocate you right there, while Roy again tries to push you into the corner to actually get aggressive. So let's check the first thing that you do. Okay, both contests for center. Can't see bullshit. Okay, first wrong call right there, straight away. Directly contesting center against Roy, who's gonna do exactly the same thing, simply just puts you straight up into a bad situation because now you're close to Roy, which you want to avoid. So immediately you kind of ran into that, but I have to kind of defend you as well because the fucking go sign and shit at the start is incredibly annoying and you can't see anything. So this he probably could have dashed back as well. Alright, so first mistake, I'd say just walk forward. Just enter into, like, go into mid range, or like go into a range where if he takes center, he would be mid range. That's something to note down later. Okay, immediately retreating entirely. So, the question I'm asking right here is, you seem to have read that he would come after you the entire way. So, why did you force yourself? Oh, heyo, Darble. There you here, man. So the thing I'm kind of asking myself is, why did you move yourself into the corner if you knew he was gonna overshoot, or if you read that, instead of just rolling inwards? Because now you're literally completely outside of like any range you want to be at. He's close to you again, and you basically lost the entire stage you just had. Because while this is a bad situation for you right here, you still got center, right? And you just gave that up completely, basically. On read even, because you usually don't just run back the cross stage. So in case you did expect that, roll in next time, jump in, just do anything that keeps you from getting rushed down, but doesn't throw away your entire stage control. In case you did just randomly run to the corner, don't do that next time. Okay, spacing, no spacing, shielding, alright. Wait, can you, what is it? No, I don't know. Okay, we got that situation. Yeah, that was just him basically adapting super fast. Generally, I actually don't really think you did anything wrong there necessarily. You could say that the safer choice at the start of best of 5 is to just like try to keep him out, because Roy does have trouble contesting back air, right? Every character does, except Meta Knight. But I feel like he could have also expected that, so you just getting grabbed there isn't necessarily wrong in my opinion. You just basically did the wrong guess in this case, which is totally viable, which is totally fine, right? 3 viewers. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. Okay, what are you gonna do? Neutral get up? Yeah, okay. But immediately dashing back in. Okay. You could. That was reactable. That was incredibly reactable. And think about this. Roy wants you in the corner, right? So there's no way he would just randomly dash back there, because when landing he has so many tools to challenge stuff like your dash attack or just your dash dance in general, which usually beat out landings. Again, like he side beat right here, which is like the best punish he could have done, because it's the safest, or like covers a huge area for a huge time, right? And you kind of just ran into that, even though you saw that he jumped back there. If you do neutral get up, try to be very reactive, because that's the whole point of a neutral get up, right? It's relatively fast, but it still keeps you very safe. So if they don't cover it, you're now in a better, like in a way better position than before. A roll is even more reactable, and you don't have invincibility for the whole time, etc., etc. Whereas neutral get ups only have like 1 or 2 frames of like vulnerability, basically. So when you do neutral get up, try to kind of try to play your cards as safe as possible, right? That's the whole point of it. Yeah, you didn't, and you're already at 50. It's ridiculous. Okay, dash dancing. I like that. Back air. Okay, good. Okay. Kind of thinking about whether that was wrong or not. Okay, you did dash dance before that. You didn't do dash dance this time. So you definitely expected him to mash. Hey yo. Thank you for checking out the stream, man. Oh, we're 4 people. Awesome. So I don't know if that was necessarily wrong. You expected him to mash in this case, or to just press a button or shield. Basically do something that's not running to like dashing in, right? Again, it's still not that far into the match, because you have been at ledge for a long time. This is a pretty specific scenario, so I'm gonna just give you the benefit of the doubt and say this isn't necessarily wrong guessing, but you can and you probably should expect people to try take center. If we want to be really nitpicky, the safest option, which you should usually always go for at the start of a match, is to just give him a bit more space and like just lose that tiny bit of stage control, but at least covering the roll in on reaction. Because if he does roll in and you don't do that, you and like you try to cover it a bit, you wait no. If he does roll in and you are prepared for that, you get the punish, of course. If he doesn't, you just lose a little bit of stage, but you're still in like in an advantageous position. But if you try to get the full reward by like aggressively pressuring, and he does roll it, you basically lost stage and you didn't get a punish. So it's very polarizing in this scenario. That's something you do when the match is a bit more advanced and when you're sure that they don't like rolling in. So yeah, you lost stage, moved yourself into the corner again instead of taking center, and you got grabbed for it. That was your fault. Okay, double bear, super telegraphed. Roy can deal. Wait, can he deal with? Ah, okay, so he beat the angle with side B. So you gotta watch out for that one. I actually didn't know that worked that well, but good to know. Put you onto the platform. Okay, going to the ledge again. But this was a pretty good call in this case, even though it probably was your habit, because he literally can't hit you right there, right? And you even got a reversal off of it because he tried to go full on in, probably expecting to hit you. But basically, for all of you, for the viewers, there are these scenarios where you can do bad stuff, like dashing yourself into the corner, but it's actually really good in that scenario because it's literally unpunishable by the opponent. He couldn't have done anything there. That was completely safe. You are in a worse position, of course, but at that point it's just, do you want to be in the corner against Roy or do you want to be shielding on a platform against Roy, right? Both pretty bad, and I think going into the corner has the higher probability of not getting you fucked, because now he might just like miss the nair and you might get a reversal like happened right here. Dropping the combo. Okay. I knew that you were gonna do that and I didn't remember from last time. You enter close range again. Okay. Not necessarily wrong. Okay, wait. Kind of was. It kind of was a bit early, I'd say. This time he did mash. You tried to cover the mash beforehand. So this time, I'm just assuming this, he mashed intentionally because you now expected him to not mash basically, and you lost beforehand because he didn't mash. So go figure. He now did the mix-up basically. Your jab is safe, right? Your Inkling, your jab is still safe. It flanks super fast, but I don't know. Okay, so I can't tell you why exactly I would do that, but I personally would have just neutral beat right there. Neutral beat would have hit him if he ran towards you. You could have angled it up a bit in case he wanted to jump, and you would have gotten some damage, and you would have forced him to move a bit, which was probably gonna be a bit away from you, so you would get a breather basically. You've been like on 180 this entire game pretty much, so I feel like neutral beat would have given you a pretty good breather right there. Or doing something like just full hop, slow falling back air and reacting. Just anything that gives you a bit of space, because that's what you're looking for in this matchup. Okay, it did work out. Missing the back air, but okay. Okay, what are you gonna do? Not reacting again. That jump was also reactable at that point. Let's just, whoops. Let's just note that down. Supposed to go down there. Game one. I'm, I'm not as, I'm not as smooth with this shit like Rams, so be patient with me. Um, reactive gameplay over in advanced. Blah, 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 blah. Waiting. Oh, yeah, how could I write this? Especially in a large situations where waiting doesn't. Uh, well, the benefit of waiting is basically that you don't lose stage, right? Uh, if you predict you might get a stronger punish, but you might lose stage as well. Okay, well, let's write it like that. So that's the first gripe I have, which has almost which has cost you a valuable ledge trap twice already. Okay, I like that. Again, not reactive, going for the hard read again. you were under a lot of pressure because this Roy has been keeping the pace up really well. But in this spot, where you are right now, just down smash. You'll hit everything. And doing that. Wait, what? Excuse me? Do you guys see that? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I not gonna lie. I would have probably done the same thing, except for that you went into the corner again. Ah, a bit stupid sometimes. Honestly, running yourself to the corner. Alright. I'll probably need to speed this up a bit, but I'm assuming that most of these games will be pretty similar, because that's usually what happens in set analysis, unless it's in actual tournaments. Again, why do you always go into the corner? You already had the setup with a bomb. He wants to get out of the corner, right? Because there's a bomb, there's an Inkling on that platform, there is off stage, and there is basically the holy center stage he wants to get to, and you tried to cover something right there, which made basically no sense. Because, let's play this out. Again, he's landing, he's defending himself, right? So he wants space this time. And of course he's gonna run right into there. He even tried to cover you coming down, which wouldn't have worked if you would have back out, by the way. He would have even covered you coming down into center with that now, because he expected you to do it, which would have, again, been the better choice, because you would have had center, you would have had the bomb above him you could have comboed off of with. You would have had the advantage of just leveraging bear against him, but instead you went right there. And what did you try to do right there exactly? If that would have hit, which I don't see any point how it should have hit, because he probably would have shielded or rolled or done anything besides just stand there anyways, you would have hit him into center. You would have been in the corner again, and he would have had center again. Absolutely not worth it. Okay, that was privileged as fuck. Imagine, like, fucking Palutena with Inkling Dash. Just saying. Okay, yeah, unspaced back, yeah. In the corner again, but it did work out this time. Okay, Roy and Chrom on platforms are incredibly dangerous. Didn't respect that right there. You generally want to be a bit defensive when they stand on platforms. You don't necessarily need to challenge that. You could have just gone for some safe plat pressure, for example, landed on the plat, use it against them a bit. Because Roy does have a little bit of a harder time pressuring platforms from below. He can go onto them, and he can of course still pressure very well, but Chrom has the stronger just platform pressure due to up air just being like a full hit basically, and not a pull noodle at the end, like. But yeah, we let it slide. It almost worked out. He did grab you out of your jab. Okay. Going into the corner again, dash attack. Could have probably pressured right there. That was a misplay by him, by the way. That roll in was a bit stupid. He wouldn't have hit you, like he wouldn't have rolled behind you if you would have stayed in the corner, so I don't really see any point in that as well. Just small point. Again, you're running from one side of the stage to the other side of the stage. Don't do that. Just roll in. Yeah, he faked you out right there. It was just better footsies. Catching your jump. Good recovery, I like that. Doing something immediate. Waiting on ledge this time, awesome. If he stands close and he is waiting on the ledge, it's a bit tricky. But, okay, what could you do in this scenario? Well, you could have rolled, obviously. You could have done neutral get up, but that might have gotten you hit as well. It's actually a bit tricky if they expect the wait. But at some point... Okay, so, as a rule of thumb, if they don't immediately down tilt or whatever, do anything, whatever, when they think your ledge invincibility is gonna run out, they'll usually wait for a bit longer, right? So either they'll snap, like they'll have to move first at some point, because like that's just how humans work, right? So if you try to time it when they do something instead of acting first, you're way more likely to get onto stage. You of course can't react to that. You just gotta predict it. But it's has a higher success rate than if you just Hail Mary at some point when you don't want to hang a ledge anymore, right? Oh, scary. Okay. Random back air. Okay, what are you gonna do? Let's open up ultimate frame data. Awesome. Roy. Roy. Jab. What's jab? Jab is -5 on shield. His fastest move is jab. So if he jabs you, like his next interrupt is gonna be on frame very late. You could have grabbed him there. Service announcement: Roy's jab is not safe on shield. It's just pretty hard to react to because it's like just barely, like barely reactable, right? On shield is a bit easier, but still super fast. If they mix it up with down tilt, they're usually completely safe. But jab is entirely unsafe on shield. You can shield grab that. 5 frame startup, -9 on shield if you hit the sweet spot. 5 plus 9 is 14. Shield grabs out of shield grabs are frame 11. He was super close. You were in the corner. Grab him, just straight away. Grab him, back throw, combo, whatever. Okay, that was lucky for you. You shouldn't have won that trade. Holding center a bit more. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you just got it right there. Ah! Okay, like that. Nice. Actually, I personally think Inkling should use this ink more. It's hella annoying because it messes up your movement with your character because you usually don't look at it, right? So you're used to pressing left for like 20 frames or whatever, and then you know where your character is. But if you press left for 20 frames right there, your character will be like only 2/3 of the way or something like that. Okay, run up shield, very good. Again, grab that, just straight away. Going to center. You're going below the plat, which, again, you're slowly moving yourself to the corner. That's the big habit. Yeah, trying to hit the booyah. Ooh. That was a bit... Okay. Considering your percentage, side B in this scenario is a no-go. Use it as a tech chase. Use it somewhere where it's not... where it won't hit on shield, basically. At this percentage where you're at, F-tilts will kill, right? So... every commitment you do want to do has to either have a gigantic success rate or will have to be in a situation where it's basically not committal at all. So think tech chases. If they tech in, you're pretty safe. And if they tech away, tech in place, don't tech, you're safe as well. So rather go for the safe option. You don't need to kill them in this case. You can also just stall out the game and just get percentage, right? Because think about it like this. If you do kill them, then good, right? Then that's of course pretty optimal. But if you don't, you will die. He just fucked up his punish, but I think he could have up smashed you and you would have been dead. But if you play slowly, you do have more time to die yourself, but he also will take more percent. So overall, it's like the better route because then when you come back, because you will die, of course, like, then you have less work to do. Then you can just F smash him, like raw and neutral or whatever, and then you can do weird stuff. But right here, nah, no go. Nice, I like that. I am actually surprised he teched that. Trying to go for the threat zone doesn't work very nice. Okay, that shield pressure needs some work. That pressure. If you do that, just those short up airs, like in the same timing the entire time, it's not pressure. It's just waiting until you basically want to shield. When you basically want to jump or roll. Mix up your timings. You want to do stuff like short hop fair, not short hop fair, short hop up air, then short hop landing up air, back air, etc. Just timing mix-ups. Those are the scary part. Okay. Forward air, I'm expecting this to be a misopponent in this case. Nice defending center a bit again. You seem to have a bit of a prep. Exactly. So you seem to have a bit of a problem with people doing overshoots because you always aim for them trying to dash lines. That's something I noticed. You always try to hit them coming towards and like going out again, but you never aim for full-blown overshoots, which in this case was pretty likely because you have been running yourself into the corner a lot, as already mentioned. So one good way to deal with that is just overshooting, right? Wait, I got a message. Okay. So it was pretty likely that it was gonna do that. You could have probably expected that. Okay, that yeah, you gave him a bit too much space right there. I personally think. You already had your bomb set up. Just pressure him. Can't do that much. Yeah, okay. Getting all that damage. How are both of you still alive, by the way? Yep, that's it. Okay. Trying to hit that again. You often do rising forward ass, rising back ass. Why do I mix up all my moves? You very, very often poke with just rising back ass. Get some variation. You need the bot review. You still suck. Yeah, just send me. Like, I even reviewed your bot. I don't think I managed to save it though. Something didn't work out with like when converting it to YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But I actually, maybe I'll. Yeah, no. We'll go through this. All good. Okay, yeah. Playing patient, I like that, but you're very behind. You gotta make a move. Or get lucky. Yep, that's it. Yeah. Alright, that was game one. So I didn't note down everything because first of all you can watch the VOD, you can give me a view on YouTube, right? Second of all, it's really mainly this stuff. This is the big stuff that got you punished because yes, I could say, you roll twice in a row, don't roll twice in a row if he expects that, but you do know that, right? Those aren't the big problems. These two things in game one were the things that I noticed the most. You could maybe even add that people overshoot more when you do that. Bam. I need to work on my words per minute on this keyboard. Ah! Stream is making me retarded, man. Okay, but yeah, those things, those will be the big money makers for you. Game two. Not gonna lie, I actually expect to write down more, but aside from those two things, you're not playing badly necessarily. Alright. Again, what are you gonna do? Game one. Did you learn? Back at up air? Yeah. Oh, we just had 6 years. What's wrong with you guys? Okay, he went back. For whatever reason. I don't get why he did that. You probably just wants to push up usually. And you just dash attacked him for it. We'll give him spades. Nice, you did. That was a bit unfortunate. Okay, yeah, you're scrambling a bit right now. That's valid. You were both extremely, like just confused right there. Landing forward out of disadvantage. That's not a good idea. I like that. I like that with punish. So far, you're actually playing pretty well. Just get back a bit. Yeah, you were pretty. Okay. Nice. You expected that. Okay. Okay. So this is a minor gripe. You often do. Like, you just punish him a few times with dash dance back in. He expected that this time and used snare because that's a timing mix up. Little gripe, but aside from that, that section was actually pretty good. Yeah, you're one of those always drifting in people. You're Inkling, you can drift out as well to like recover. That's totally valid. I like that. Almost got limit, like smash 4 limit side beat. Yeah, your drift is very obvious again, just drifting in. Very committal, but whoa. So it did work out and it looked pretty sick, but that was not a good recovery. You could have died so often right there. You have to practice studying too. What studying? Do you mean like VOD review or just studying in general? Okay, scrapping. Roll in. Nice, you're taking center this time. That was probably your shield break attempt. Okay, so you probably could have shield grabbed that obviously, and I think you might have been conditioned to shield due to your shield pressure from not your shield pressure due to you pressuring shield beforehand. Also, side note, pressuring shield and shield pressure are two separate things. Pressuring shield means basically putting pressure on someone so they put up their shield, and shield pressure is when they put up your shield, you're basically pressuring them to do something else. So usually you want to pressure shield so you can shield pressure. Does that make sense? It's a bit weird terminology. Studying in general, yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Just find out what you're good at, what stuff helps you get better quickly. You can apply that to everything, to Smash, to studying like for school, to learning instruments, etc. Literally works for everything. Okay, I like that. He didn't JR you. He could have JR'd you. You would have been dead right. Nice. This time you timed it. I like that. Double jump too early. He baited you right there. That's valid though. Like, yeah, you were pretty dead at that point. Mixing up your drift would have saved you a bit right there. Let's actually write that down immediately. Oh no, especially offstage. Offstage as well. Sorries, do eat yourself though. Let's just verify that, right? Also 5 viewers, man. Like, thanks for checking out the stream. If anyone else joined, right? I appreciate it. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, just catching your landings right now. You should probably ambush a bit or just like retreat to ledge. Retreating to ledge is a valid option if you can't land as well. Let's go back a bit. I didn't catch that. Okay, going low this time. Good. Again, you're kind of okay. So this time your percentage was alright, right? But at the same time, this was still a really hard call on you. Like that was a bit, because while I'm not fully looking into his habits right now, because I would need to look at this like a few times, and that would take me like 2 or 2.5 hours if I wanted to catch absolutely every single detail, and I don't have that time today. That S smash was not necessary. Just back at him, like your Inkling, or forward at him, like short hop drift back forward air. That's also very strong and way safer. And covers more options as well. F smash is just like the hard go die option. What are you gonna do? Spacing very far away. You can play footsies with Roy. It's of course a bit risky because footsies also enable him to go into close range pretty quickly, which you want to avoid. But you're also strong on footsies because you can now threaten with back air. Again, just why didn't you just grab him? I get the idea of that. Try to catch his get up attack, no, possibly his neutral get up and his roll, but you didn't have a timing read because he got up immediately, and that doesn't work then. Could have rolled in, reacted, yeah, like you did roll in, just react to the neutral get up. That also should also work online, and then just grab him because everybody fucking shields if they neutral get up, right? You haven't done that yet. In the corner again, doing your empty hops, waiting, even though you just go, get out of the corner, man, pressure him, just get to center. Okay, so the footsies, it's basically a mid-range concept, which it's basically similar to rock paper scissors, just to keep it short. It's like the whole attack beats grab beats shield, shield beats attack thing. But basically at mid-range, which is, and like most characters are mid-range characters, so it basically applies almost everywhere in neutral. And the TLDR is one option beats the other, which gets beat by the third, which beats the first option. So you just go in a circle basically. I do have a VOD on that on my YouTube channel. It's a pretty old stream, so it's like quality wise not that great, but you can check that out. It's on my YouTube. I can actually link that later if you want. Just rip. And yeah, basically that's the super short version. I'm sorry I can't go too in depth about it. But if you guys want to, I can totally do a new better and newer footsie stream if you guys want to. Just gotta let me know. Yeah, Wii Fit isn't that great at mid range, but you do have your Nair, you do have your back air. Those are actually pretty good. Okay, uh, you're you was waiting, and you went for you were spaced already. That drifting was completely unnecessary. You were spaced. You want to stay spaced. Whenever you ledge pressure somebody, no ledge pressure. Whenever you corner pressure somebody and you move further than you have to hit them, you're putting yourself in an infinitely worse spot because now everything you do will be more unsafe basically. And yeah, you got punished for that. You probably also would have gotten punished for your spaced forward air, but still, that's something you don't want to get into the habit of. Just that range, just drift in a bit and then drift back out. That's it. By far enough. You probably would have only hit you with a boom hit anyways. Okay, yeah. Neutral attack. Rolling into the corner unnecessarily. Challenging Roy when landing with forward air is incredibly dangerous. You want to do that on read. Jump back on stage, again challenging with forward air. You do that when you're a bit scared, I feel. Yeah, stop. Auto piloting or still message. Awesome. Maybe my internet's back again because like my phone ran out of internet. Jab. Pressuring. Again, you drifted in too far. Let's just add that straight away. Let's say it a bit nicer. Yeah, he should probably challenge with Bear or just not challenge at all. Roy still has sword. That's the main thing. You generally don't want to challenge swordies on landing too much or like too often, unless you yourself have a big disjoint that can deal with theirs. And I can do it a little bit. Lucina, etc. are obviously great at that. Inkling is only good at it with Bear, so automatically when you face them, you're at more of a deficit. But you can of course also play the mind game and do attack them. It's very 50-50. Yeah, Roy's sword base is incredibly retarded. Wait, I just gotta check my phone real quick. This one's probably important. Wait. Okay, let's keep going. I just want to give him a small list. That's why I'm going through this stuff a bit quicker because this is taking pretty long, which I didn't expect. But that's alright. It's a bit different than my usual streams. I hope you guys do enjoy it. It's way less theory focused and just more like gameplay oriented in this case. Nice, I like that fake out. Really good bait. Yeah, he's just trying to get the kill at that point. Yeah, I don't know. Again, shield grabbable. Look at your frame data. You really gotta do that against stuff like this, because often moves are less safe than they seem to be. Palutena back air is -5. I always thought it was like -3 or something. Forward air is -3 instead. This 2 frame difference is actually huge, by the way. What the fuck did that Roy do right there? He tried to pressure with forward air unspaced, and none of the forward airs came out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's just mashing. He's autopiloting. Yeah, not gonna lie, I can't even tell you that much right there because he this. Oh, why? Okay. I just wanted to say I can't tell you that much right there because the other guy is just mashing, so you just gotta stay back a bit and like react. But holy shit! Nice one. Okay. Game 3 on Carlos. Let's just start writing that down. Game 3. Not bold. We're not bold. We're just incredibly beautiful. All right. I like your spacing, definitely. Oh shit! Yo, did you just see that bait? That was sick. He would have died if he missed. Yeah, but like, he was gonna die. Otherwise, he probably would have lost. So, although the Roy did mash that up button really, really hard, so he could have turned it around. But yo, who cares? It's friendlies. At the end of the day, it's still friendlies, right? So you obviously just automatically have a bit more bullshit in it in them than in actual matches, but you can still use them to analyze because it still shows your autopilot weaknesses. It still shows you like your decision making weaknesses, which also basically are part of your autopilot. Plus, if you do concentrate, they are of course less severe usually because you do pay attention, but still somewhat shows. For reference, I just went onto random battle arenas just today, and I usually don't do that too much anymore because I beat the players up pretty badly, or they just mash with bad internet, and I can't really do much. But today I did it, and what I'll be doing with those is I'll probably maybe even do it on stream. I'll have to create a poll for that. But I'll just look at what did I do, what could I have done better, uh, aside of John's like spacing not working because they have like 2 seconds of input lag, but fuck that. But more just looking at, was that a good idea that I just did that right there, basically. And with that mindset, you can still improve and still analyze matches against super bad players. Just short like, thing. Okay, yeah, game starting. All right, standing on the plat, rolling in. Okay, taking center. Nice awareness. Okay, that jab locks. Learn your jab lock percentages. Do instead do back air jab and then can you do back air jab, maybe down air or back air jab, back air into another grab. That's better damage. You just did jab. You didn't realize that the back air would actually jab on. Lots of immediate buttons right there. Into another basically immediate button. That was pretty obvious. Wait, what? Okay, I feel like that should have hit him, but alright. Best of 5 on Mario. I don't have any idea about crews actually, directly. I actually scrapped the idea of coaching in a crew because I know it just feels a bit weird just setting myself like into one thing I gotta stay active in, and then most crews that are serious already do have coaches or want somebody who has a bigger like leaflet to show. I'm still pretty new, so I don't have that much I can show. PT is the number 2 crew, I think either 1 or 2. Ah, nice. Alright, try to do that, and we'll analyze it. And I'm telling you, if you run to ledge at the start of the game one more time, I'll personally fly over to America and beat the shit out of you. But I recently saw like a graphic on Twitter where Bonk, like a MK player, just basically eliminated a whole crew of almost 10 people pretty much on his own. Okay, yeah, going backwards, doing those slightly delayed bears the entire time. Again, just hey, he got you for that. So go figure. Be a bit more, pay a bit more attention to those. Ooh, I didn't think it was gonna make that. Roll. No. Okay, good idea not to roll. Stage spike, I like that. Okay. Okay, so this is supposed to be a best of 5, right? So if he does win this, then I'll probably stop because you probably thought it was gonna be a first to 5. But who cares? It's okay. If he really does have a problem with it, I could just like do the notes on my own when I have time and finish them off. And if not, then perfect, even better. Just like to mention right here. Nice roll in. Your reason for that, yeah, it worked beforehand, so you did it again. Be ready to adapt. Be ready for him to adapt next time. You just did that twice. He might be ready for it next time, so be careful. Nice pressuring. Oh, and the Soopah. I just hear this. That now was a bit hastily done. Just calm down. Inkling the out of shield is fast, but pretty bad if you ask me. Roll in again. You're really pushing it right now. You should have been dead right there. Okay, he's kinda starting to stop paying attention, I feel like. Okay. Again, just the drift. That's something you kind of struggle with, I think. Hold it. Yes. Too long. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, so he parried twice, so that pushed him back far enough to not get hit by the finisher. What you can usually do with a lot of rapid jabs in this game is you can hold them on shield, and then react to them dropping shield, or react to the parry or something like that, and then release it. That's what I do with Meta Knight. Should work with Inkling as well. Johannes did that to me. Okay, yeah, he's trying to catch you going onto the platform, so you can use that next time. Okay, yeah, again, just those rising back airs. He's usually dashing at you, currently, or doing nairs, so these rising back airs will either get their angle beaten, or he'll just dash below them, like right there. So just slow down a bit, give him some space, and give you some time to react. Okay, yeah, just hasty grab. Oh, I like that. You should have pushed up right there. You just got back to center for free, and now you're like cornered again, off stage. That back air was useless. Just grab the ledge. If nobody's there, don't back air. Okay, this time you could have actually challenged him because you were fast enough in this case. You gotta get a feel for when your opponent will be able to act again, because based on like 1 or 2 frames, you can often get away with really weird shit, as opposed to other stuff. Yesterday I talked to a youngling on stream and analyzed his replay, and he got killed by Terry at like 60 with side B because he pulled a bomb in a situation where he had like maybe 5 frames. He was like 5 or 4 frames too late basically with this bomb pull. He got hit upwards by up B. Terry landed on a plat and then just jump up side B, and he was still in the leg with this bomb. Just before that, he could pull the bomb because the Terry couldn't land on a platform fast. Stuff like that is super important to keep your disadvantage a bit safer, basically. Okay, again, the jab. Okay. Going for the booyah. Okay, bit ballsy again. Again, you're just spacing too close to the ledge. Being a bit hasty with your outer shields. You really don't like getting field pressured, so Whoops. Not realizing the situation. That's important. You still have some time in the field. It's a pretty bad spot, but you can still like look at what they do, right? Just getting those 2%. Shield grab him. Just shield grab him. I know you didn't know, but I'm gonna keep telling you so you actually remember. Always wasting a double jump, drifting in. He can totally punish you for that, but he isn't doing that for some reason. You noticed that you didn't have any more ink left. Why didn't you Why didn't you try to refill your ink? Just going off stage. You wouldn't have gone that low anyways. The mix up for the mix up for Royce, if you try to edge guard them, is to up B early. So first of all, that nair was way too small. You wouldn't have done shit. And second of all, you were at a spacing where it was reactable that you were gonna run off. And he was low enough so he could actually react to it, right? So you running off in this case literally didn't do you any good. You're lucky you didn't get punished actually. Yep. I like that. Okay, yeah, just be aware. Try to hit confirm it. Nair's a bit hard to hit confirm, but you can still react to it. You probably got hit by a fire landing area right there. Yep. Again, just looking at that situation, let's just edit. Yep. Yep. Now I see where we got 5 games. Yeah, you're kind of just scrabbling right now and he's just getting you for it. Okay, you didn't know your punish right there. Again, F smash, like your percentage. Yep. Alright, I actually gotta be a bit quick right now. Although we should get through everything, don't worry. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Again, moving yourself into the corner. It's gonna be a lot of repeating right here, but I usually do best of 5s rather than best of 3s if I do fully analyze something. Simply because, new stuff might pop up because not everything is a habit, and if something proves to not be a habit because you just move yourself into the corner intentionally, for example, also does happen, then I can usually see that better in a best of 5. Plus, I can actually tell you, I can show you more specific instances of you doing that certain thing wrong, which kind of helps you out a bit because now you don't have to look for everything yourself. You already have like a bigger starting platform you can go off of. But it usually boils down to me analyzing fully for the first 2, maybe 2.5 games, and then it's usually just me telling, okay, you did this again, you did that again, because that's the main things. There's not that much point looking into the small things as mentioned earlier. Plus, again, for the super small things, I would have to watch each thing like 2 or 3 times. Moving into the corner. Yeah. Again, just pressing buttons, just look at the situation first. You usually have enough time to actually, like, not actively, but like sort of inactively let your mind just go over the situation. F smash, random, no point doing that. Try to grab a nair, you don't grab nair. Okay, wait. My headphones are spazzing out, what the fuck? Is that the video? Yeah, it's the video. I don't know what's happening right there. Go back, man. Okay. Annoying. Okay, now going back, you're being pretty defensive right now. He's just abusing that. But you're both kind of mashing right here. Again, moving into the corner, that's like your biggest problem currently. Drifting away this time, that was a lot better. Just respecting it. Rolling. That rising forward air was not safe. You could have just dropped shield and chased. You would have had the plus frames. Yeah, he's kind of mashing on you. You're kind of not respecting it. That's just something you gotta learn how to deal with personally. It's just staying back, reacting like you do right there, but the problem, okay, so the thing you do is, whenever you do get blown up for running in at wrong times, on someone mashing, you do play it patiently and you do wait, but then you never do anything out of it. You just wait, and then they run up and forward air you because they have sorry forward air, right? So while you do want to wait, you still want to watch, like, cover their approaches, for example, etc. Just play defense and not play passive. That's important. That's the difference. You're playing passively right now. Defense can also be a bit, like defensive neutral can also be a bit pushy. You can still push them off center stage with it if you do it well. Yeah, you, wait. Okay, it did work out, but it shouldn't have. Okay, right there. I feel like, okay, so that's something that you didn't necessarily do wrong. You just didn't have, like, the flow, you just didn't have the confidence to do that. But personally, from my experience, if I want to do something, and then basically while doing it, I sort of give it a second thought and then suddenly doubt that that'll work out, and then do something else, and then, like, and then just do something else basically, I usually end up doing the thing anyways, because then I'm like, oh shit, he actually did the thing I wanted him to do. But that's too late then. Like, my response is usually too late, and it was the same in this scenario. You expected him to dash back, but then second, like, doubted yourself, shielded, and then when you reacted, oh shit, he actually did mash, you grabbed, but he was already gone. Just go through with your plan. You don't just randomly come up with this. This is usually always at least somewhat reasonable, right? Just go for it. Just grab him straight away. You gotta build up that confidence, right? Yep. You could have taken it right there, obviously, but shit happens. You could say that you usually try to, like, get a bit of distance right now, anyways. So he kind of read you going away from him, basically. You can kind of say that. Again, you drift. Yeah, okay, neutral get up. You do like your neutral get ups a lot, though. That might be the thing. Let's just write that down. Yeah. Stop. Alright. Oh no, I gotta upload this whole 1 hour VOD onto YouTube. Oh, great. Nice. Going for the Wood Thunder like that. Yeah, he option selected you there. That was pretty good by him. What did you do right there? Yeah, you tried to F-tilt him? Okay. Work on your turnaround jabs. Those are incredibly strong. Neutral get up. Yeah, roll this time. Okay, so he conditioned you to roll, actually. So you got lucky, didn't finish that right there. That side B, that probably would have killed. My backside. You're incredibly scared right now. Yep. Right there, I knew that you won the game. You were so scared, he just completely controlled you. Okay, Yoshi's. I'm guessing this was random stage selection. This is super unfortunate for you. You want to avoid this stage because it's super small and you get less space to play mid-range with. Okay, let's actually go into fancy full screen this time. Still, yeah. Okay, directly getting the grab. Okay, dashbacks. Don't go for that just because it worked once. You're already behind by 0.4%. You also really do. Okay, this was really good. I am gonna run this. You do like your jabs just randomly, and I don't quite understand why, but you do you, I guess. I'm thinking you just do them to catch them running towards you. This, you don't do this. You never do this. Uh, this is game 5 now. Wait, this is actually game 4. Just check out that. Fame 4. You wanna get some fame? Haha. Okay. Let's make that. Never, ever. This. Yeah, let's just. Yeah, you read what I wrote down there. Don't. Dash attacks, dash grabs to the corner are terrible idea. F smash. Why did you try to F smash? I saw that. I saw that little star. Right there. Yeah, I've even seen the fucking ink brush. Don't do that. F smash is way too slow. Okay, that's what the jabs are for. At least now we know. Okay, so you're trying to fake him out with dashes a lot right now, with like fake out approaches, but you gotta consider that he's constantly doing like approach aerial right now. Like he has done it a few times already, so you should be very not careful necessarily, but you should just be mindful of those and just deal with them. You're currently not dealing with them because you probably didn't realize. Yes, this stuff is important. Here, jump aerials with on a sword, you just give them some space with them. Don't try to bait them because that might go slow. You could have actually died right there. You could have done jab into some stuff and onto a platform on that side, and you would have been dead. Again, just he's constantly doing run up aerials, just jump towards you aerials right now. If this guy's gameplay, can we just say that this guy's gameplay has really dropped from like the first 2 games? He actually played pretty decently right there, and then he just fucking started mashing. Okay, going in, you're moving yourself into the corner again. He's doing so many jump aerials, you could dash below people. Yeah, again, just dash below them. It's like a roll, but better for Inkling. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. And he has Steed. Our Steeds in school are terrible. Just you dash them again, but those were pretty okay right there. I actually ended up just explaining stuff again, I noticed. Just a small tidbit. You don't need to do that. You do out neutral him. So going for ledge traps are totally fine. Because you can still out pressure him, you can not necessarily out pressure him, but you can pressure him well enough so he will crack with Inkling. You can out neutral him if he does get back onto stage. You don't need that early kill. You're not like Meta Knight or somebody like that. You know, you're not a bad character. Ah, ballsy. Yep. Get up attack when somebody's shielding? No, but you know that. People just generally tend to get up attack when somebody's shielding, and nobody knows why. I like that. Good read. Your jabs are kind of killing you right now. You do so many random jabs, which I don't know what they're gonna do. You're kind of gonna explain that to me. Otherwise, I can't really help you there because that one was just like completely the wrong way. Okay. That is exactly. That is when you want to grab. That's when to where that is when you want to dash up and grab. You literally didn't. Again, just similar pressure. Again, juggling is also pressure, of course. So just double jump aerial this time. Delay your up air. It's the same as blood pressure. Nice. Yeah, he's just running into your stuff right now because now you're actually starting to come towards him and then poke him. Like you're kinda like moving towards him while poking now, which covers a lot more space. Is more dangerous, of course, but because he's constantly moving upwards, you can totally you can take that risk. It'll be actually less risky in some situations. Ah, itchy back. I'm sorry. Almost doing that. Just wait out, react to the adult. If he doesn't adult, she won't be able to forward at that point. Because forward air goes over his head, right? And his snare doesn't start up fast enough. Just delay it and you'll hit him. You probably could have bared right there. Sure. Yeah. Look that up yourself. Ah! What is he doing? I have to defend him right here. That was totally fine. Look at his percentage. He's upper stock. Roy was at high percent. He has been just pressing buttons at ledge to try and pressure him somehow. That side was totally fine. Okay, so. Oops. Why? Stop it. These are not too many notes. I do get that. If you're expecting something like Ramses where you just get a full like 2-3 pages document, that won't happen if I just analyze your stuff. This wasn't this. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. That won't happen if I just break down your gameplay, because this was like analytical breakdown basically. In an actual session, we would talk a lot more, and I could actually like answer your questions, etc., and I could teach you concepts, but that wasn't the point of today. This is simply plain old the stuff you do wrong, which you need to do better. Plain old, not much coaching there. You do know yourself how you do this. You also know how to how to improve overall, and this might give you actually a few headers for your own analysis, which you want to do if you want to get level 3 in a server. But that was basically it. So I'll stop it right here. I got a bail. I got some stuff to do, and I gotta learn Spanish because we're gonna write a test in like 3 days, and I fucking suck at Spanish. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope I'll see you next time. It was really fun doing this, and you can all send me replays. Do it now while you can, because I'll probably start like asking for a bit of money ish, like in a few months time. But don't worry about that too much. I'll inform you all when it happens, and it won't be as bad as you guys think. All right. So see you guys, and till next time. Thank you for checking it out. Also, how do you like my how do you like my new logo? Took me way too long in Photoshop today. See ya, boys.